education system for me wasn't really cutting it. As in, I felt like mostly people just not learning. They were just trying to cram all the information in like a memory test and then just spit out the information in exams. Whereas a degree apprenticeship, what the alternative I found, I felt like I was learning on the job as well as doing the theory side. So I was doing the practical side with an actual employer, making programs and things that will actually be implemented in the real world. So I actually have that real world experience as well as doing the book side and the theory side and the flashcard side. So I felt like it was the best of both worlds. And also, I'm debt free, so my employer's paying for my degree and I'm also getting paid to work. So I felt like, who wouldn't want to do that? Well, actually, I'm lucky enough to be around a group of people that aren't afraid to stray away from the norm. Because I know a lot of people feel pressured by their family to go to uni, but my family and friends were really happy for me. Like, I was making my money, I was still getting a degree, I was getting industry experience, and they were really happy for me. No one really said, oh, you're not going to uni, you're not going to be good as everyone. They were quite proud of me, actually. So yeah, everyone was quite supportive around me. I don't think I'll ever go to uni just because I'm still getting a degree. So there's no point of me putting myself through 3 years of extra education to come out at the same place as I would if I just took my degree apprenticeship. And this route that I'm taking is without debt. And I also have experience working in a company and working on projects to add to my portfolio. So I don't think I'll ever go to uni. I'm doing a degree apprenticeship with a telecommunications company in software engineering, and it's going really well. It's a lot to handle, but since I was 16 I was working and studying at the same time. So now it's just I've been working more and studying a bit less, if that makes sense. So previously I was working on the weekends and then studying Monday to Friday, but now I work for 30 hours a week, and then out of those 30 hours I study for like 8 of them. So it's enough to get everything I need to get done, but it's also, you need to be really good at organising, but it's going pretty well. If you have the means to skip uni, I feel like you should, because especially nowadays I don't feel like it's that worth the investment unless you're doing a subject or a course or an industry that you have to have that degree, such as like medicine or law, where you need that theoretical practice for the amount of years, like dentistry as well. But if you could teach yourself the practice, such as photography, I don't understand why you would put yourself in that much debt. But I know that a lot of people want to go to uni for the experience, or they're just not ready to grow up yet, and that's totally valid. So I feel like it just depends on the person, if you're ready mentally and emotionally. First of all, I applied to 8 different degree apprenticeships with different companies, which means I had to go through assessment centres, I had to go to a few interviews, and that experience I wouldn't have got if I was applying to uni. I would have just had to submit my personal statement on UCAS. So that experience early on, and me knowing how to successfully do an interview and the research I should do before, will really help me when I decide to move companies after my degree apprenticeship. And I've also learned how to like carry myself and function in a corporate company, because after uni you don't really get that training anywhere, like you're just thrown into it. So now while I'm young, I have that information I can take in, so that after uni I won't have to focus on that. I'll just focus on showing them my portfolio and my skills that I've gained from my degree apprenticeship and getting the best job I possibly can. I don't think that I'm missing out on anything that I would have gained if I went to uni, since I am doing a highly recognised degree and it's from a proper university, like it's not awarded by my company. So all the struggles of meeting deadlines, doing exams, all of the uni work, I'm still doing it exactly the same. I'm just working alongside that. I guess some people would think about the generic university experience, like having flatmates going to parties every night, all of that stuff. I missed out on that. But to be honest, I wasn't really looking forward to that. Like, I didn't want to go to uni just for that, because I have other priorities, and I also have my own friends, and I can meet new people. I live in London, so, and especially with my TikTok account, like, I can meet new people all the time. So I didn't really think I missed out on anything. So for the next 3 years, I'm going to be at my company doing my degree apprenticeship, getting my degree while also working. So after that, I would like to stay in my company for a bit, for around 2 years, just to gain any more experience that I can, while I probably maybe look for a job in a more tech-focused company, because my company is more telecommunications, whereas in the future I would like to go into developing apps. So maybe if I could work for Instagram or TikTok or Twitter and developing their app and improving it and bringing my ideas to the table, that's what I would like to do, see myself in 5 years. I would also like to, further along the line, probably develop my own app that everyone will have on their phones. I don't know what it is yet, but I'm going to keep thinking about it, and hopefully you'll be able to download my app soon.